So I watched a video on TikTok that Ghana is no more selling its raw cocoa to the European Union. That Ghana will be using its raw cocoa to produce its own chocolate, and they are going to be challenging the European Union at the World Cup in Qatar. First of all, we all will be happy with this because a lot of us will be employed at the cocoa manufacturing company. Yeah, but how true is this? So kindly watch the video, then if you know anyone who can confirm this news for us, you let us know at the comment section.
A trade dispute between Ghana and the European Union over chocolate might lead to a manufacturing revolution in Western Africa. Let me explain what's happening and why this little product here is going to be so important going forward. To the Western world, Africa has just been a place to get raw resources from, not a place to add value to those products. So the business model has always been go to Africa, secure whatever mineral rights you can get, and extract as much as you can from Africa as quickly as you can, and put those minerals either to Europe or to Asia for further manufacturing. But they got a little bit greedy this time, and they may have pushed the Africans too far. So here's the backstory. Ghana, along with Cote d'Ivoire, produces over 2/3 of the world's supply of raw cocoa, and 80% of that raw cocoa is purchased by the European Union, where they manufacture it and turn it into chocolate, which is then sold throughout the world. It's a $100 billion industry, of which Ghana only gets about 6%, which Ghana was okay with until the European Union started to threaten them with sanctions if they did not become more environmentally friendly. Ghana asked the European Union what they had to do to be more environmentally friendly, and one of the suggestions that was made was that Ghana could purchase carbon credits. Now, what's a carbon credit? That's essentially paying someone to not pollute. So what the European Union said to Ghana was, if you pay us not to pollute, we will overlook you not being environmentally sustainable. As you can imagine, this ticked off their government quite a bit. So the president of Ghana wanted to get in front of this issue and not have leverage over him, and he made a bold proclamation that Ghana would not sell cocoa in the same way they had been selling it to their Western trading partners. Instead, over 50% of the cocoa would be processed right in Ghana. Now, some people scoffed at this because they didn't have the manufacturing capacity to follow through with this proclamation, but they really got aggressive, and they started to recruit some of the best food scientists and manufacturing specialists from Europe to start creating Ghanaian chocolate domestically. And in a power play straight out of a business negotiation handbook, Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana both boycotted the Brussels Cocoa Conference this year, showing that they were going to be very serious about declaring their independence from European chocolate manufacturers. If Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire are successful in standing up for themselves against the European Union in this trade conflict, I think this has broad implications to the manufacturing industry across all of West Africa. I believe that we're going to see a lot more factories and a lot more manufacturing done domestically in Western Africa, not simply having the resources shipped to another part of the world to then have the value added. And that makes sense, right? Why would you ship your timber, your cocoa, or any of your resources overseas when you can create a lot more jobs and make a lot more money creating it right in your own backyard? That's why I'm telling my clients to change their mindset on West Africa. Don't think of West Africa as a place just to get resources out of. Think about this as one of the greatest emerging manufacturing markets that's in the world today. Imagine you could have been in China in 1980 setting up their manufacturing, or Southeast Asia in 1990 setting up their manufacturing. That's the kind of opportunities that you have if you have the correct mindset. I think that this trade dispute with the European Union may have provided the right motivation for West Africans, particularly those from Ghana, to go all in with their own manufacturing. But what do you guys think? Do you think West Africa is going to fully embrace manufacturing their own products and adding value domestically? Or do you think that they'll just fall back into the cycle of selling out their natural resources? Well, after enjoying this Ghanaian chocolate, it's really good.
So if this is your first time here, kindly follow our Facebook page and then go to our YouTube channel, Imo Sadat, and subscribe to it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
هنا مروا وكانوا قدوة